5 popular side hustles for people with full-time jobs. 4. Lose money once you do the real math. 1. Pays $40 to $60 an hour after taxes using a skill you already use Monday through Friday. We're walking through every one. Real math after taxes and expenses. By the end, you'll know which to skip, which to start, and the one specific reason most side hustles fail for someone earning between $70,000 and $95,000 a year. Imagine, Devin, 36, IT support specialist at a hospital in Atlanta. Married, 2 kids. Base salary, $72,000. Combined household with his wife, about $96,000. That puts him in what we call the lonely bracket. Too rich for any government program, too poor to absorb a single bad month. 18 months ago, he decided he needed a side hustle. Total income, $610. Total costs, $1,840. Net, negative $1,230. I lost $1,200 trying to make extra money. I never finished anything. Dropshipping bored me by month 2. DoorDash made my brakes wear out, and I quit when the repair bill came in. KDPI gave up after 8 weeks. The only thing I haven't done is the boring one. Sit down and admit what I'm actually good at. The audience for this video is Devin, and anyone a hustle or 2 in, starting to suspect they've been picking from the wrong list. Before any of the 5, the filter most side hustle creators skip, it makes their thumbnails look worse. When a creator says, "I made $2,000 last month," they mean gross. The number that hits your account is much smaller. If your household earns $70,000 to $95,000, you sit at the 22% federal marginal bracket, the rate the IRS charges on every additional dollar you earn. State income tax adds another 4 to 5%. And the one nobody mentions? Self-employment tax, 15.3%. That's the Social Security and Medicare your employer normally pays half of. When you side hustle, you pay both halves yourself. The dollar you earn in your side hustle is worth about 60 cents in your pocket. Call it the 60-cent dollar. We're using it on every option. This is where I tell everyone to start. The exercise bike that became a coat rack, the 4 phones in the junk drawer. Average household has $2,000 to $7,000 of stuff they don't use. Clear out $600 of it in a month. 8 hours of work, about $65 per hour effective. Highest hourly rate on this list. Catch: 60-day runway, then it dries up. Starter, not a system. DoorDash and Uber Eats. Entry barrier is 0. Sign up Monday, drive Tuesday. The IRS estimates car operating cost at 67 cents per mile in 2025. Drivers cover 20 to 35 miles per active hour. That's $13 to $23 an hour in vehicle costs. Add self-employment tax. Most drivers in average markets net $7 to $13 per real hour worked. Here's where I have to be honest. The 67-cent rate is an average. Paid-off cars run closer to 30 cents. Newer cars on a payment run closer to $1. I don't trust a single number to apply to everybody. The rate fits most drivers and misprices the edges. Verdict: don't, if you have a daily commute already on the car. The depreciation that doesn't show up on the DoorDash dashboard shows up at year 4 when the transmission goes. This is the cleanest example of what we call predatory by design. The platform quotes gross. The driver absorbs the depreciation. By the time the math catches up with you, you've worn out the asset that was supposed to be paying for itself. Folded together because the outcome is the same. Median Shopify store. Under $1,000 in revenue per year before ad spend. After ads, the median first-year dropshipper loses money. The Federal Trade Commission has been actively cleaning up dropshipping course scams for 3 years. The industry around the hustle is now larger than the hustle itself. Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing author-published ebooks and low-content books like coloring journals, roughly 70% of authors earn under $100 per year. Skip both. These aren't side hustles. They're course-selling industries that use lonely bracket earners as the customer. Now we get to the one that pays. Almost no side hustle creator leads with this. Mark Tilbury and Cody Sanchez and the entire 10 Best Side Hustles ecosystem push beginner-friendly hustles because beginner-friendly content sells. Anyone can do this performs better in a thumbnail than "this works if you've already got a marketable skill." The math doesn't care about thumbnails. Devin is an IT support specialist, 6 years on the job. He runs a service desk and manages Active Directory cleanups. Active Directory is the corporate identity system every office runs on.
He troubleshoots Microsoft 365 issues. He knows how to translate between angry hospital staff and engineering. Drop shipping and KDP didn't use a single skill he'd built in 6 years. What he ignored: a real market on Upwork and TopTal. Those are freelance hiring platforms for IT help desk and SaaS implementation work. SaaS means software companies sell as a subscription, like Microsoft 365 or Salesforce. Real rates for someone with Devin's experience? $40 to $65 per hour. After the 60-cent dollar treatment, $24 to $39 per hour in his pocket. 6 hours a week at the middle of that range adds up to about $10,000 a year of take-home income. Not a Lambo, a buffer. Freelancing your day job skill on the side also strengthens the day job. After 6 months at validated outside market rates, Devin walks into his salary review with documented evidence his skill is worth $55 an hour on the open market. That changes the conversation in ways nothing else does. This is the job hugger move. In a volatile 2026 economy, staying in your stable role is strategically sound, not unambitious. Side hustling the same skill is how you make the stable role pay better without leaving it. Anyone telling you the answer is to quit and go full-time on a side hustle is either selling courses or has a different financial situation than yours. The catch, the honest one. Month 1 is slow. Most people make less than $300 in month 1. By month 4, with consistent effort, it looks different. By month 6, it's a real income stream. This isn't a Tuesday move. It's a 90-day move. The bigger, honest one. This works for Devin because he's in IT and for most professional roles where the skill is already monetized somewhere. For retail or warehouse roles, the skill doesn't translate to a freelance market as cleanly. If your day job doesn't produce a marketable skill, the answer is option 1 first, while you build something else in the background. Different from option 1. Buying low at thrift stores or estate sales, selling higher on eBay or Mercari. The numbers are bimodal, meaning 2 completely different outcomes depending on who's doing it. Experienced resellers with 100+ sales of feedback who source efficiently net $15 to $24 per hour after the 60-cent dollar treatment. Real money. Beginners average $4 to $8 per hour gross in their first 6 months. After tax, McDonald's wages with worse hours and a garage of unsold inventory. Reselling rewards skill, not effort. Nobody enters reselling skilled. If it sounds like fun to you, it might work. If it sounds like a chore you'd push through to make money, the data says you'll quit before you break $10 per hour. 2 questions. Answer honestly. 1. Do you have a skill from your day job someone would pay an outside party to do? If yes, option 4. The freelance route. Highest take-home, longest runway, no skill cost. 2. Do you have $2,000 to $7,000 of stuff in your house you don't use? If yes, option 1 first, this month. The cash from option 1 funds the buffer to try option 4 with calm.
Drop shipping and KDP aren't on the list. Neither is DoorDash for the daily commuter. The math removed them. And the part nobody on Side Hustle YouTube will tell you. Devin's failure wasn't that the hustles were bad. It was that the wrong list had no runway built into it. Every beginner hustle requires 3 to 6 months before you know if it's working. A lonely bracket earner with $1,200 in savings can't afford 3 months of "we'll see." A failed hustle isn't free. It costs the buffer you didn't have to begin with. Dave Ramsey can tell his audience to start a side hustle because Dave Ramsey has $25,000 in cash. He can absorb a 4-month KDP failure. Devin cannot. The expensive part of side hustling for the lonely bracket isn't the hustle. It's the tuition cost of trying the wrong one. 6 months later, Devin makes $1,400 a month of take-home side income, 6 to 7 hours a week, doing hospital IT advisory work for small clinics. Upwork profile went up the first week. First client landed week 6. Slow and specific, built on what he already had. Here's what I want you to type in the comments. Which side hustle did you try, and how long did you give it before you quit? Not the version you'd tell at a barbecue, the one where you were mad at yourself. I want to read those.